Welcome back to English class. This is session 2 of C reading from 4th unit. So we are discussing C reading, that is Tanaji Malseth. In the last session, we came to know that according to the Purandar Treaty, one of the 23 forts, which is called as Simhagad, was handed over to the Mughals. After listening that, all the Marathas, they were very much depressed. They wanted to take the revenge of that. Even mother of Shivaji, Jijabai, also wanted to get back that fort. She told the same thing to Shivaji. Shivaji thought that it was an impossible task. Later he thought that is going to be accomplished by only one brave man. That is our main person in the lesson. Who is he, children? He is none other than Tanaji Malseth. Shivaji called him, but he couldn't explain him what is the fact, what is the reason he called for. Then Jijabai only explained. Then what happened? Tanaji accepted to go for the battlefield. And did he win or not? Why was he so important in the history of Marathas? Why the people felt that much when he was died in the battle? Why each and every child knows about his braveness? We are going to see in today's session, children. Okay, everybody open your textbooks. Page number 59. Fourth paragraph. The lion-hearted Tanaji promised either to accomplish it or die in the process. He set out at night and marched towards the fortress with his men. He reached the fortress secretly on a cold, clear and moonless night in February 1670. So when this incident was taken place, children, in which year? It was taken place in the year 1670. See, these many years also we are remembering him. So that is the specialty of him. When he heard about the battle, immediately he accepted to go to the battlefield. Not only that, he promised to Shivaji, either he is going to win back the fort or he is going to die there itself. That was the word given by Tanaji. By that itself we can understand how much brave and capable he was. Immediately he gathered his army and he started marching towards the fortress, that is Simhagad or Lion's Fort. Actually, children, army of Mughals is very much high. So these people cannot directly fight with them. That's why they wanted to go from the backside secretly. So Tanaji started his march on one cold, clear and moonless night. Understood? Next paragraph. He had taken with him Shivaji's favorite Ghorpad. That is called as Udumu in Telugu, children. Ghorpad is called as what, children? Udumu or lizard. To assist in scaling the fort wall. A rope was tied to the waist of the lizard. The lizard refused to follow the order and climb the fort as it noticed a danger in climbing the fort. Tanaji expressed his anger. The lizard obeyed his order. It was terrified and scaled the hilltop, which helped the Marathas to go up the cliff. As I told you, children, these people went from the backside. So they need to climb the fort wall to get into the Mughals' place, to get into the fort. They need to climb the highest wall. So that was almost impossible. That's why Tanaji had taken along with him Shivaji's favorite Ghorpad, which is called as Udumu in Telugu. So you might have heard about these, children. It's like a lizard. All of it on the page. In the next page you can see the image. Okay. So there is a Ghorpad or Udumu on the, it's like a lizard, children, on the wall. So Tanaji, what he did, he just tied one rope to the west of the Ghorpad and told that Ghorpad to go up to the cliff. But initially the Ghorpad refused to do that because animals really, they are having great sense, children. They can imagine, they can assess what is going to be happen. So that Ghorpad assessed the upcoming danger. That's why it refused in the beginning. But Tanaji expressed his anger. Because of that, Ghorpad accepted to go upward. And all the soldiers just, they had taken the support of that rope, and even they also started climbing up the wall. That's how they scaled the wall. Scaling means here they climbed up. Okay, let us see the next paragraph. Some soldiers reached the top. So with the help of the Ghorpad, some soldiers were able to reach the top. The guards in the fort detected their arrival. Obviously, right? Mughal soldiers will be there, right? They are guarding that. So some guards, what happened? Some guards observed the arrival of these soldiers. The sentries were swiftly killed by the Marathas. So the sentries, that means at that place, who were the soldiers of the Mughals, those were killed by the Marathas. But the clash of arms thoroughly roused the garrison. Tanaji faced a serious problem. Many soldiers of his troops were still at the bottom of the fort. So while killing the sentries, what happened? Because of the sounds, almost all the Mughals were able to know that these soldiers are awaiting and some soldiers are already entered into the fort. Because of that, Tanaji, like he was in a big problem because only half of the members came into the fort and remaining people were still at the bottom of the wall itself. They didn't get into the fort. Then how can he fight with Mughals? It's really going to be very much impossible for him to win. Okay, next. He has already made up his mind and he ordered his troops to launch the attack. The fight proceeded. Tanaji lost many men, but his men caused heavy losses on the Mughal forces. Okay, so only half of the soldiers were able to climb upon the wall. But Tanaji is a very brave man, right? He never don't want to get back. So that's why he ordered his men to attack. So many of his soldiers were killed, but whoever killed, even they were already killed the Mughals of, they already killed the soldiers of Mughals as well. Okay, so many soldiers from both the sides, from Mughal side and from Tanaji sides, both of the soldiers were, so many people died. Okay, next. Tanaji repeatedly sang to keep the spirits of his soldiers high. So in previous days, people generally, they used to sing songs, children. So that songs really give some kind of inspiration to the people. Tanaji immediately started singing about the braveness of the Shivaji and Marathas and all. So to keep the soldiers very high. After some hours, the Mughal commander Udaybhan was engaged in a fight with Tanaji. So both the troops were fighting like that. After some time, what happened? And who is the commander? Commander means who? Commander. So commander means it's like a chief. Okay. So who is that? Udaybhan. So who is the commander of Mughals, children? Udaybhan. So he started directly fighting with Tanaji. The odds were against the Maratha. So the total situation was completely against to the Marathas. The long night march, the anxiety of the mission, scaling the fort and the vigorous fight Tanaji had already been engaged in before had made him weak completely. Hence, after a lengthy fight, Tanaji fell, never to get up. See here, children, from the fort Pratapgarh to Simhagarh, they walked all the way. Not only that, after the walk, they climbed up the wall. and there was lot of anxiety. After that vigorous fight, all these reasons made Tanaji very much tired. And unfortunately, what happened? Because of that lengthy fight, he fell, never to get up. So what is the meaning of never to get up, children? That means Tanaji lost his life. He was died. Until his death, he fought like a lion. He killed so many Mughals. He injured so many Mughals. Up to his last breath, he fought like a lion. He don't want to get back at all. He wanted to fulfill. He wanted to get back that lion's fort from the Mughals. That was the only one thing in his mind. He never cared for anything. Right? Next. However, the fight continued under the leadership of Suryaji, Tanaji's brother. So even though Tanaji was dead, the battle was continued like that, and leadership was taken by his brother, Tanaji's brother, who is Suryaji. The soldiers who were at the bottom of the fort reached the fort and continued fighting. So we know that only half of the people entered into the fort, right? Later, slowly, even the remaining soldiers were also able to come into the fort. They also continued the fighting. The Mughals beat the dust. So all the Mughals, most of the people, they were died. The Maratha soldiers brought the fort under their control. So finally, Maratha people, they were able to gain the control over the lion's fort. That means they won the fort. Mughals were defeated. Okay. It was a great victory for Marathas. But there was no mood of joy of victory in their camp. So it was really great victory. Everybody thought it was impossible. But they made it possible. But they were not celebrating that moment. Why, children? Why were they not celebrating? Because they lost their loved one and the brave one, Tanaji. That's why they were not at all celebrating that victory. The news of the victory reached Shivaji. He rushed to the fort eagerly to congratulate Tanaji. So anyhow, Shivaji came to know about the victory. So immediately he wanted to congratulate his closest friend, dearest one, Tanaji. To his shock, he saw the brave Tanaji lifeless. The ballad of Simhagad describes the grief as such. So to his shock, Shivaji doesn't know before that. So he thought that Tanaji was able to win. He wanted to meet him and congratulate him. But when he reached the fort, he saw Tanaji lifeless. Lifeless means already died. So 12 days, the king wept over him for the great love that he bore him. The sorrow of Jizabai was also described. The scarf removed, she saw his face, no worthier chief of the race. Okay, so both Shivaji and Jijabai, both of them were really very much worried. So as the honor, even Jijabai removed the scarf over the body, and she also described her grief as no worthier chief of the race. So that means no one is worthier than him. It was thus she wailed and drew a sword before the armies of his lord. Okay, Shivaji, son and king today, your right hand has been chopped away. So she told his son Shivaji, your right hand has been chopped away. Chopped means cut. That means you lost your right hand. So Tanaji was like a right hand for him. Right hand means you know that, right? So very important person. But unfortunately you lost your right hand. It has been chopped away. When Shivaji learned of his friend's death, he remarked, Gad alapan simhagela. So in Marathi, he told one thing. What it is? Gad alapan simhagela. So what is the meaning of that? It meant, we have gained the fort but lost the lion. So name of the fort, what it is, children? Simhagad, lion's fort. What he said, Shivaji? We got the fort, but we lost the lion. So here lion means who, children? Tanaji. he compared Tanaji with lion. That's why he said, we have gained the fort, but we lost the lion. So that was, in Maratha, it was described like Gad Alapan Simhagela. So that was a brave history of Tanaji Malsel, children. So in that manner, he fought with Mughals and he was able to get back that fort. Okay, so that's why he was very much important in the history of Marathas. I hope you understood the lesson, children. So with this, we finish the 4th unit. Today's homework is write glossary and summary of this lesson. In the next session, we'll complete workbook part. Okay, thank you.